Shifty shooter. If you want to take your game to the next level, you need to know how to activate this badge, and you need to have this badge maxed out. It's going to help you get a lot more green lights on difficult shots. Now, luckily for you all, I'm going to show y'all the way. I'm going to take y'all to the promised land. All I need y'all to do is show a little bit of love by liking the video, subscribe if you're new. Today, I'm going to show you how to activate Shifty Shooter using different types of difficult shots, as well as how to get the badge maxed out as fast as you possibly can. And the first way I want to share with y'all to trigger Shifty Shooter is by shooting fades. Run to your left, run to your right, take a shot while you're fading, and this will trigger your Shifty Shooter if you're trying to activate the badge or if you're working to get the badge. This is a very good method you need to add to your game. If you haven't added the phase just yet, it'll take you to the next level as well. The next way you can trigger it is by taking go-to shots. You hold RT, you flick up on the right stick, that will begin to trigger your go-to shot. Now if you're like me, I would use the rhythm shooting for my pro stick shots. It'll give you a bigger green window, and if you master it, it'll make you elite at shooting off the dribble. I strongly recommend it because you already have to flick up to start the go-to shot. So all you have to do is come back down with the right stick and you'll be taking the rhythm shooting shot. Now the next way you can trigger is by shooting step backs. If you hold right trigger and then hold down on the right stick till it's time to release your jump shot, you will attempt to step back. Now like I said, if you hold down on the right stick to start to attempt to step back and you flick back up, you will do the rhythm shooting shot, like I said. And I definitely recommend using rhythm shooting for all pro stick shooting moves if you use the pro stick to shoot like myself. Now of course I can't forget one of the nastiest moves on the game, the spin shot. If you're running in a certain direction and you're on Xbox, just simply double tap X. If you're on PlayStation, just simply double tap square and release when the ball is above your head, depending on what jump shot animations you got on. But listen, it's also good to know that your dribble pull-ups count as Shifty shot activating shots as well. Now if you're interested in my sigs that I use to score, like my hop step, my step back, my dribble pull-up, simply like the video, simply leave a comment down below in the comment section. If I have enough interest, I will drop a video on that as well and give y'all some other neat tidbits that I do as well. Now if you take a look here, you can see at this point in my grind, I only had Shifty Shooter on silver. So this is one of the more difficult badges to get if you're not actively trying to go for it. This is one of the badges you have to actually try to go for, or else you won't get it. You know what I'm saying? If you're not taking fades, step backs, spin shots, dribble pull-ups, which I know a lot of people don't take, then you will not be getting much progress on this badge. But if you get the badge up, you should start to take more of those shots because it will increase your green window on those difficult shots, and it will become easier for you to make those types of shots, making you a better player. So all you got to do is trust in them, man. Just listen to me. I'm going to give y'all the game. I'm going to give y'all the knowledge of every single thing I find. And of course here, I work on my badges when I'm not in rec or I'm not in the park by playing street ball games, because it's a good way and quick way to get some easy badge progress. Now, for my sake of the video, I'm working on beating every street ball boss in the game. But if you're just focusing on wanting to get certain badges, I strongly recommend going to the dunes and just playing against Danny Dunkman. He's much shorter. He can't really stop you from scoring. So some of these other street bosses might be a little bit more difficult, but it's no problem for me. If you look up at the top right, every time I hit a Shifty Shooter shot, you will see it's clearly triggering when I hit a rhythm shot, when I hit a step back, or when I hit a spin move. And I'm doing all these moves in this game for y'all so that y'all can see them actually being triggered, and they actually work, and they're actually good attempting shots. Now I am a fast point guard. I have 91 speed with ball, but these types of moves work for you even if you have less speed, if you catch your opponent off guard, because they're not going to be expecting it. If you're driving down to your opponent and you spin back on them with a spin shot and they think you're about to attack the rim, you're going to catch them off guard. If they think you might be attacking the basket, you can go for the baseline fade, man. It's all about having these tools in your arsenal so you can pull them out at different parts of the game so you can keep your defenders and your opponent on their toes. If they start to get comfortable knowing what you're about to do, you become easier to guard. But if you have all these moves in your bag, you will essentially become an unstoppable force. I mean, look at it. Update required in the bottom. They're trying to patch me mid-game. That's how crazy I'm going with this move. They're trying to prevent me from putting y'all on, but that's not going to stop me because I know that at the end of the day, that the baseline fades and the step back specifically with high shifty shooter goes crazy. I have seen some players, but when the game dropped, that was taking those step backs going crazy, quick snappy step backs, getting easy greens. And I was like, wow, that's a crazy shot. But then once I got shifty shooter and I started getting my attributes up, I understood that, wow, that badge is powerful. I want you to understand something about my build. While I do have a 93 overall 3, my mid-range right now is only at 79. It does go to 83, but my mid-range is not all that high right now currently, but I'm still able to green because the badge gives me an increased size green window. And if it can do this for me, and I'm 6'3", imagine what it could do for some of y'all who has taller builds. If you have a taller build, you most definitely need to be using the shifty shooter because you don't have the speed to your advantage. I have speed, so I can do dribble moves, possibly get past my opponent and attack the basket, or shoot a snatch back 3 or a step back 3, or try to 3 hunt in this game as best as I possibly can. But the fact of the matter that I can shifty shoot as well, combined with mini marksman, meaning I can shoot over taller defenders successfully, means I'm going to go crazy. Now, once you finish your street ball game, I will go to my career, I would go to backstage and go to your practice arena so you can go start to work on the drill for the shifty shooting badge. Now, this is the part of the video I'm going to give y'all the extra tip that I didn't even realize when I first came in here to do the drills. But when you hit B or circle to choose the drills, if you take a look at the drills, you can actually change the difficulty by hitting Y or triangle, giving you more points. Now, the shifty shooter drill, although one of the more difficult badges to get in game, is one of the easiest drills to do to get badge points. All you have to do is hit threes, catch and shoot threes, and like I said, I use rhythm shooting. So look, I get excellent push timing, excellent tempo, and I will get 3 stars way before the clock even gets close to being finished because I can go on the streak with these shots, and this is on the hardest difficulty. So you're going to be getting extra badge progress on top of the extra badge progress I get for having the badge tier perks. And to really capitalize on the badge progress, just simply go from one street ball court game and then do your shifty shooting drill, or for any badge you may need for that matter. But after you play one street ball game, come here, do your drill, go back, work on the street ball court so you can unlock the drill again, and just keep doing that until you max the badge out to your max potential. Unless you feel comfortable getting it in the park or the rec, you can get it that way as well. Me personally, I was almost to gold before I went to the street ball court, but I had some downtime, so I figured, hey, let me make a video, let me show y'all how y'all can do it, let me show y'all some of the moves to trigger it, and y'all can see here, you'll get some very good progress. You can see I'm really close to it, and I'm gonna show you that, you know, after I did another street ball game and another drill, I got the badge maxed out. It was easy. But if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe if you're new, turn those notifications on so you don't miss a beat. Until next time, Densky out.